Go. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, I'm Bruce Spierer. I'm the farm apprentice, and we're here at the Snug Harbor Heritage Farm. Today, we're here in our acre of tomatoes. We have 30 varieties of tomatoes here, and right now we're going to be doing a how-to on how to prune a tomato. So, the way we prune our tomatoes here at Snug Harbor is every tomato plant is going to have about a foot of clearance from the soil. The reason why we do this, and if you've grown tomatoes in the past, you've probably experienced this, there's something called fungal blight. Your leaves get yellow and it starts at the bottom and works its way up. Next thing you know, you have no plant. The reason why we do this is the fungus comes from the soil. So, if we cut away all of our leaves that are close to the soil, there's no way for the fungus to attack our plant. Now you'll notice I left this one branch here. This is a fruiting vine, and this is where fruit comes from. We'll never, ever, ever, ever clip these off. What's the point of growing tomatoes if we're going to clip off our fruiting vines? So for now, I'm happy where we're at with this plant. We may decide to take off this branch and this branch, but this plant has a little way to go. The next piece that we prune, they're called suckers. I'm sure most of you know what suckers are out there. They grow in between this angle right here, between the stem and the leaf, and they grow out kind of at a 45-degree angle. Now suckers, if you let them go, they're going to start growing in a completely different branch. Your plant gets bushy, gets unruly, and more importantly, it's taking the plant's energy away from producing fruit, which is what we want, and towards vegetative growth, which is growing leaves, stems, stuff that's more or less useless to us. So these are usually pretty brittle, so you could just clip that off, or if it's something bigger, just take it with a regular pair of scissors. And then we're going to go up a little more. The last thing we're looking for is called the apical meristem. Okay, the meristem is anywhere where new growth comes from. Apical, for apex, is the very top. When we took those suckers off, those are lateral ones. That's where other growth is. We want to make sure we find this so we know we haven't clipped it off so our plant can keep on growing. So on this plant, we only have one. But let's say we have on this plant over here, there's two of them. Now, for us, we'll probably just only keep one. I'll probably just clip this one off right here. But you notice it's a nice strong V? You can leave that in your home garden. Let it grow into two vines. It won't reduce the fruit. The reason why we keep it to one here is we want everything to grow nice and straight because we're putting everything in bamboo poles. So we'll have about 14-foot tomato plants by the time we're done. So then the last thing to do is once you've pruned your plant completely, take your twine. This is a bit long. You really need about 8 to 12 inches of twine. What you want to do is you're going to take it around the stem and go under the leaf. The one thing you want to make sure you don't do is go underneath a fruiting branch. Those tend to be weaker. So right here is under a leaf, a stem, and to whatever you're trellising it to. We have bamboo from our Chinese scholars garden, but you can use pretty much anything to trellis your tomatoes. And any tight knot. I tend to use a square knot, right over left, left over right. Tie it down. You want to keep it a little bit loose so it has space to grow. Try to do this once or twice a week, no less than once a week. There you go. You've pruned your tomatoes.
Thank you.